Yeah, it's a simple question, but it's a hard question. Peter, I'd say first up, as a kid, I always thought of a wolf as my favourite animal, and still hoping to spend some time with wolves in the wild. That'd be fantastic. But it's kind of an amazing thing because you go on a drive and you get close with a particular animal, let it be a buffalo or an elephant or a leopard, and they each to me become my favorite animal, and you get to appreciate them in the wild. Yeah, so Pete, it's a difficult question to answer, man. That's probably how I can summarize it best.
It's a question I like asking because in the beginning it's a question that got asked a few times of me. I also find it difficult because, again, as many as you know, I quite often go, this is one of my favorite animals, one of my favorite trees, or one of my favorite birds, and it really is the case. Without being funny and not evading the question, it really is just a case of all these amazing things out to humans. I think ultimately, if I had to be honest, one of my favorite animals. They're fascinating to watch and observe, and I, luckily enough, happen to be one, so I can even introspectively figure out a little bit more about the species, but that's something we're starting to talk about now and again. On the same trend, Roy, the second part I was thinking of, and maybe just to bring us to an end for the evening as well slowly, the leopards have been a huge highlight. We've had a lot of things happen. I mean, I can't even remember all the things we saw over the last couple of months. It has been phenomenal. It's been dry. It's winter. That's the way it goes, and we've seen some great things, and it will be as great and even better over the next while. But the leopard really have been the highlight the last few days. We've been lucky enough to have been on quite a few of those drives, and you hadn't seen a leopard in the wild before until coming out. I mean, last time you were in November, we didn't see a leopard. We saw a lot of other things, and you saw your first leopard safari female that evening. You've now seen both her granddaughters. You've seen you didn't see Karula. You missed that. You saw deer from the FCC, I think, when Alex was on drive.
No, I think I think it was the first that we spotted the kill, and then it was
of course. Sorry, yesterday.
Yeah.
Days get mixed up.
Which
so
is
you've seen
yeah.
3 generations of leopards.
Amazing.
Just a quick impression of the last couple of drives. You were looking at it from the camera side, and I'm talking too much. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it was difficult to actually concentrate on what is my job as the cameraman, because it was just very overwhelming. We were very lucky to be witnessing what we were witnessing, and sometimes I would forget I was actually behind the camera, and hopefully that didn't show too much. But I looked up occasionally just to sort of take it all in, and but I think, sure, to try and pinpoint the exact moment which was amazing there, it's very difficult as well. Yeah, as I say, we were lucky enough to spend so much time with them. Never seeing a leopard in the wild. I've watched National Geographic Wild, and longed to see a leopard. And yeah, as Pete says, I was lucky enough to see 3 generations. Very special. Feeling very blessed. And thanks to Wild Earth that I've had this opportunity to come and visit Pete, meet everyone here at Wild Earth. And thank you to everyone here for making me feel so at home here. And hopefully next time I come back I'll be able to experience something as amazing. So thanks very much, Pete. And it was
pleasure, bro. As you know,
amazing.
It's been a pleasure having you around in many capacities, both just to sit around a fire and talk a little bit, but also just with having your influence around camp and just running around and doing things and being actively involved is always nice. And again, I'm going to do this quite a few times. I've realized this has sort of become normal now around the fire. There's all these things to think about, but I think for the moment we should say good night. Rex and Van Pimpan, like you said, just see him there in the back. You going to farm for? Okay, cool. Rex is on his way. Good night, Rex. Thanks, Van. See you tomorrow. Yeah, we're going to say good night. Thank you very much for joining us around the fire. Thank you for spending time with us at Wild Earth, as you do on drive and during the day and the evening, and also those of you that stay up late at night and see things late at night, our night. Of course, for you it's not that late sometimes. But it really has been phenomenal. Like I said, without going on too much and starting to bore you and myself maybe, it has been a phenomenal personal journey for me the last couple of months. You've played a very big role in that, as have my friends and people that are close to me around here, and as has Lishan. And yeah, I just want to thank you for that. I'll probably do that again still many times in future. but it has been an incredible journey so far, and I wrote something down today that I don't even think we're understanding what we're doing yet. And I don't just mean us at Walworth, I mean us, everyone that is aware of what we're doing. It is something that will become very, very interesting for us from many different points of view. So for now, we're going to say good night. Thanks for being around the fire with us. Tomorrow morning will be my last drive before going on leave. Rory will go on camera with me. Rex will be taking it out tomorrow afternoon, and I'll be gone for 2 weeks. I'm going to be going to Cape Town. I'm going to see a lot of my very close friends and people that are special to me. I'm going to relax as much as I can. I'm going to sleep at least 3 times longer per day than I have been, and I'm going to be quite quiet. Watch the ocean for a bit and go climb a mountain or two. The trees aren't always that climbable down in the Cape. So thank you for joining us. From myself, Peter, from Rory, Andre, Katja, Roxanne, Marco, Mateo behind the camera, and Rex and them that are on their way home. It's been an awesome evening always chatting to you, and I'm going to say good night. See you tomorrow morning, 6:30 bright and early.